Hi guys, thanks for clicking on the video today. My name is Maria and I'm back with another video. Y'all, today I wanted to just do something that may be a continuing thing for me. I want to do a which one should I buy? Because I always, I'm always checking out new makeup releases. There's some things that really grab my attention. There's a lot of things that I just kind of throw away because I know I'm not going to buy it. But recently, I have been looking at two major products that are coming out this month, September. And I keep asking myself, which one should I buy? Which one? I'm not buying both of them, but which one should I buy? So today I was doing my makeup and I came up with this look and I realized that, I think I'm beginning to like neutral looks. When I first started doing my makeup, I always felt like everything had to be a bright, bold color. I had to have a bold lip. I had to have a bright, colorful eye. And after doing that espresso makeup look, if you haven't seen that video of my espresso makeup look, go check it out. It is on my channel. After doing that look, I realized that I like this. I like this neutral, this natural, bronzed, earth tone kind of look. I do like that, and I got a lot of compliments on that look. That it would be nice to have a neutral eyeshadow palette. So before I go into which one should I buy, I just want to tell y'all today on my eyes, I'm using the e.l.f. No Budge Cream Eyeshadow. This is the shade Plateau. A beautiful rich brown color. Usually when I'm doing like the espresso look, I usually just put the bronzer on my eye, but every now and then I like to have a nice eyeshadow. If I'm not using the e.l.f. No Budge, I'm using the Danessa Myrick's Color Fix Nude. This is in the shade 10. This is another really dark brown that looks really good on the eyes, lips, and cheeks. Or if I want a little razzle dazzle, I go in with my MAC. This is a MAC eyeshadow single. This is the shade Hoodwinked. So when I'm, like I said, you're looking for a neutral look, these are typically the three items that I pretty much go to. Right, so I just swatched these on the back of my hands. This is the e.l.f., this is the Danessa Myrick's, and this is the MAC Hoodwinked eyeshadow. And when you look at this looks like a really pretty neutral eyeshadow palette. So I went online. I have my computer in front of me, so I went online. I said, let me just see, what is out there as far as neutral eyeshadow palette. Time for me to get a big girl eyeshadow palette, okay? So I went online, I looked. I have my computer right here because I just went online. And I saw Natasha Denona has a new palette out. I Need a Nude. I looked at the Juvia's Place Coffee palette, which is a very affordable palette. It's been around for a while now, and I've seen a lot of people do some really pretty eye looks with that. Also, Patrick Ta has a new palette coming out, and then Danessa Myrick. Y'all know Danessa Myrick is my girl. I love her. She has a new palette coming out. Back and forth, and I decided on two. Okay, and I guess if you saw the title, you'll already know which two I settled on. So when it comes to Patrick Ta's, he has the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3 Matte Eyeshadow Palette, and then there's the Danessa Myrick's Groundwork Defining Neutrals Palette for eyes, brows, face, and lips. So I'm trying to decide which one should I buy, Patrick Ta or Danessa Myrick's. All right, so the Patrick Ta first. So Patrick Ta is speaking to me because number one, it is an all matte eyeshadow palette. It has two cream formulas, but everything else is matte. And I am always down for a matte eyeshadow look. I don't really gravitate to a lot of shimmers and glitters and all of that. So it says that this is a velvety matte eyeshadow palette that blends warm and cool nudes for ultimate versatility. And you can create multi-dimensional looks that go from day to night. And they're long-lasting, giving you maximum depth and richness. I can't talk today. But so Patrick Ta, again, like I said, it's on my radar because it's all matte. I also look at Patrick Ta because of the brand's reputation. It has just about 5-star reviews on this palette, and I even remember when Patrick Ta came out with the Major Dimensions 1 and 2. At that time, I saw it was very popular. I watched a lot of videos on people who created some really nice looks with those palettes, but at that time I was still new in my makeup journey. I didn't feel like, you know, spending a lot of money on a eyeshadow palette when I really didn't wear a lot of eyeshadows at that time, and I really didn't know a whole lot about applying eyeshadow. It wasn't my thing. I was more into creating my base. Like, I was into foundations and concealers and powders. So eyeshadow palettes weren't my thing when he released the first 2 palettes, but I always thought they were really pretty. I enjoyed watching tutorials on how to use those palettes, and I just said, you know, one day I will pick up a palette, but so far nothing had ever really stood out to me. Okay, even when Pat McGrath came out with her palettes, I thought they were really pretty, but again, they were heavy on the shimmers and glitters, and that wasn't my thing. So also with Patrick Ta, you know, I do like that it's warm and cool tones, and I think also I wanted to get one of his palettes because of the packaging. A lot of people have celebrated his packaging. It has this cool kind of rosy gold mirror-like packaging, and I always thought that was really pretty. I'm like, I would just buy it just for the packaging, but we're not doing that. So anyway, this one is going to retail for $70. Also, I did want a eyeshadow palette with a mirror, so this one has a mirror, so that's good too. Again, like I said, it has 5 stars on Sephora, but the reason I'm on the fence about purchasing Patrick Ta, and again I say which one should I buy, again, it's the cost. It's $70. Is it something that I'm going to be using on a, not necessarily a daily basis, because I don't wear makeup daily, but is it something that I would reach for, you know, when I do apply my makeup? I'm on the fence about that because I still do like bright colors. I like a colorful eye look, but I don't know. I'm on the fence. You guys help me out. Okay, so let's go with Danessa Myrick's. Should I buy the Danessa Myrick's Groundwork Defining Neutrals palette for eyes, brows, face, and lips? This is a multi-use talc-free. Talc-free is really good. Patrick's palette is not talc-free. At least it doesn't say that it's talc-free. But this is a multi-use talc-free palette with velvety pomades and coordinating oil-absorbing shaping powders that easily define eyes, brows, cheeks, and lips. Okay, so that's a lot. And it falls right in line with Danessa's brand of having all of these multi-use products. I have been following Danessa Myrick on her IG, and she has really been promoting this eyeshadow palette. So the reason it is on my radar and it is in my top 2 of neutral eyeshadow palettes to purchase is the multi-use. So I can use it on my eyes, I can use it on my lips, I can use it in my eyebrows, I can use it on my cheeks. And when I watch, so I guess she sent out a lot of these palettes to influencers, and I've been watching some of their videos, and a lot of people are just creating eye looks with this palette. And I want to see someone really use it all over for the brows, the eyes, the lips, the cheeks, the face, what have you. But like I said, everybody that I've watched, they are only using it for eye looks. But anyway, but it's still on my radar because of the creativity behind it. That's Danessa Myrick's brand. It's about being creative with your makeup. Like Patrick Ta, I do like that it has warm and cool tones. It has those 2 textures. Again, I like matte, but these textures, the creamy texture is supposed to dry down to a matte finish. The powder has the Upsolite in it, which controls oil, smooths texture, and creates, it'll set your eye makeup for long wear, okay? That's what it says here. But so yeah, I'm kind of curious about that velvety pomade creamy texture. I don't understand how that actually works. Again, even watching some of the videos from some of the influencers, I can't get a real good grip on what the texture what it feels like and what it does. But because of that, my curiosity is making me want to purchase this palette. This palette will resell for $65, $5 off the Patrick Ta, but it offers so much more. And I just really, I'm curious more than anything on how this palette will work for me. The Danessa Myrick's new palette is, costs $65. It's still kind of steep in my book, but it is a lot cheaper than some of the other palettes that are out there. And again, it's just something that I will reach for on a regular basis, considering, again, I do like color, but I also like nudes as well. Also on the fence about the same thing that's making me want to buy it is kind of one of the things that's making me, kind of stand on the fence is the multi-use aspect of it. A part of me just wants eyeshadow. I don't really need my eyeshadow to be my lipstick. I don't need my eyeshadow to be my blush. I don't need my eyeshadow to be my contour. I just want my eyeshadow to be my eyeshadow, and I want it to be matte. So I don't know, so that's why I'm on the fence. Okay guys, so that's it. I need your help. Which one should I buy? Should I get the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions 3 new eyeshadow palette, or should I get the Danessa Myrick's Groundwork Defining Neutrals palette for the eyes, brows, face, and lips? Which one? I just don't know, and I have to make a decision really soon, because actually Patrick's palette came out on September 1st, and Danessa Myrick's, her palette will come out on September 5th. Today is September 3rd. All right, so I really have to make a decision really quickly. Patrick's, I'm afraid his palette may sell out before I make my decision, so I really need to do this. And yeah, so that's it guys. If you want to know which palette I pick, then you have to come back for my next video, because I'm buying one of these palettes, one of them I purchased. But in the meantime, leave me a comment down below. Let me know, which one would you buy? Let me know. I really need your help, because I'm not going to tell you which one I'm leaning toward. Below in the comments, which one would you buy? And come back for the next video to see my decision. All right guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this really quick video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.